Dorkgom.
Is anyone else gonna be in?
I don't know. Let me ask Stoker.
No one's gonna be anywhere. Oh, that is a Ray.
Oh, there's Ray. Hi, Ray.
Yeah.
Chat, don't do the transform yet. My ads aren't even done.
Let's see. Xbox
Yes.
controller is... I guess that is working. Which button is which? Okay. You still have to do it, I guess, the original way.
You have 3 Ricks remaining. Use them wisely.
My name tag is oddly off-center.
I think it's your entire icon is kind of off-center.
Yeah, your icon's off-center. Jonas did not crop them super well.
Rick, can you christen this new form with a Yoshi?
What do you mean with the Yoshi?
With saying it, like, in the voice.
Anyway, since this is the second quest, you've already woken up Zelda and defeated Dark Link once and all that.
Yeah, I know. It makes it very confusing for the viewers.
So, Frederick gave Rick I guess it's technically a New Game Plus save, if I understand correctly.
I guess. Frederick was very insistent upon it.
I'm gonna be honest, I know so little about Zelda 2, I didn't realize it had an extra quest.
It doesn't.
Part of the remake, I think. That's kind of why he wanted to do it, is basically just go over the new stuff instead of playing vanilla Zelda 2.
And it's all extra content in the remake.
I like that the screen is bigger.
Yes. It does help. Segatron is subscribed for 20 months.
Normally you'd have to go through the mostly normal game once first, which would be annoying for a stream.
Like you're trying to say, I always forget this one exists, talking about the Zelda 2. Yeah, it's kind of the black sheep of the series. Also, this Yoshi form looks much less creepy than the other one. What are you talking about? Other Yoshi does not look creepy.
No, the black sheep are the CDI games.
I mean, okay, this is the black sheep of the first-party Zelda games.
Well, no, those are the crazy uncles.
Going out there all alone is dangerous. So you mean it's dangerous to go alone?
Oh my god, Drakon gave us 500 bits and put us into the hype train! Unfortunately, Jonas is not here, so he can't do his hype voiceover for us, so I'm gonna have to do it in his stead.
So any donation triggers a hype train. I have never been clear on that.
No, it's amount. It depends on the amount tipped and the amount of subs. It's because we had 2 subs and 500 bits. That's enough to trigger this level of hype train. I don't know what the actual numbers are, and I don't know if Twitch has publicized them.
Is that a world map?
Yes, it is. Oh,
It's a map.
It's a local map, so it shows you what you're in
Yeah,
right now.
that's one of the new things.
You're in
Okay.
Rauru.
We're at
Lulu.
Rauru. Where's our hot furry goat waifu man?
Our goat male wife.
Yeah, you know. You could be a boy wife, a man wife.
See, that reminds me of like Metroid Fusion in particular, what with the just warping to different sections.
Mhm.
Anju,
Second Griff says there's a Yoshi Bits joke to be made. Yes, please keep giving the Yoshi bits.
Guys don't
So
even
Rick,
get
how well do you remember Zelda 2?
it. Almost some.
It's approximate knowledge of many things.
There, button pressed.
Tron says whose Discord notifs are those? Are there Discord noises coming through on the stream?
I
There shouldn't
think those
be.
were mine.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I've fixed it.
See, again, like, the only time I've ever seen Zelda 2 is I've watched, like, 5 minutes of somebody playing it and be like, this is poopy-ass garbage! And I'm just like, yeah, it does not look great. And, like, I don't know what here is part of the original game and what has been changed.
Think about all the graphics are the same.
Graphics are roughly the same.
How do the controls feel?
Go through the mountains. They're fine. I think it's not that different from the original for the controls. They even force you to use start and select, so. Alright, down your adventure. She's this save lady. That's new.
Save, lady.
See, I'm hoping that this causes something like with Metroid, where a few months after this coming out, Nintendo's like, oh, we're remaking Zelda 2 in 3D for the Switch.
Can reassign buttons if any other way is more comfortable. Reassign spells to the
Those
Xbox
guys are
Y
tough.
button.
Well, they're easier to fight when I have my sword beam.
blah 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 blah.
This is new
there was
because there were not heart pieces in Zelda 2.
There was a pea bag up there. I don't know if you could get to it or not.
I do remember field encounters were always a thing in Zelda 2, and it was one of the worst parts of the game.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
one of the
think
more
I can get up
uncomfortable
there.
parts.
Unless I had like the jump spell, which I do not have yet.
Zelda 2 had some secret hearts, but they were full hearts, not pieces.
Yes, because
This made it
those-
into pieces and hid more of them around.
They only started the heart pieces thing with Link to the Past.
Legatron says, "Oh, is this modded?" It's not. What is it exactly? It's a non-Nintendo remake.
Yeah, it's remade entirely in Game Maker Studio.
Link to the Past must have been mind-blowing when it came out, like, it made up so much of the series' foundations.
Well, I think people were kind of just like, wow, this is so different to all the other Zelda games. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. But then just like, that formula caught on, and we've just had that since then. Runrun,
Dude,
did you
this
mess
is-
up? Did you try to polymorph, but you accidentally to command?
These parts of the world map have been changed a bit. I'm assuming a lot more of the world map's also been changed.
Yeah, probably. Alright, I'm going to refund those points, Ronrab. Don't do it again.
Ow.
Did that thing hit you while you were holding up the heart?
Yeah, that's not allowed. Death is gonna be pretty common in this game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Zelda 2.
Cast magic, don't need it. I wanted experience points, don't get it.
It's no Takeshi's Challenge, but it definitely has some of that, like, later NES difficulty.
Those fish give you experience, by the way.
Five-fold experience. Wow.
I mean, that's
It's
still
like fighting a
bad.
magic heart.
Well, it all adds up. Especially early on.
You even need to go in there. happens if I come to this side? Okay. Now what's that
According
place
to
up
Yoshi
there?
naming patterns, shouldn't Tracy be called Toshi? Like Bashi from Mario RPG.
Maybe it should be Tracy with an I.
No, Tracy. Trasi. Buck's saying he had a dream where I had added the ability to mix forms together. So you could have, like, hybrid Umbreon and Boss Monster or something like that.
First
Like one
off,
of those Pokemon
that's your brain
fusers.
telling you need to touch grass. Second, imagine Pokemon Fusion but for Rick's forms.
I have to wonder, those Pokemon fusers, they don't... Do they actually build those algorithmically, or is it literally somebody's gone through every combination and just
The
whipped
little
up something
app,
in 15 minutes?
the little app that they have, that's done algorithmically. But for the game Pokemon Infinite Fusion, they just have a bunch of amateur sprite artists contribute to the game to make combinations for everything.
That's what I thought.
Get over here.
I'm gonna take the tail from Roo West and put it on Stoat West, so we have Otter West.
And then you take that happy-go-lucky
I should
face
go
from
back
Android West
behind.
and put it on Male Yoshi West.
And you put it on Qual.
No, actually, let me go up to the palace. Yeah.
Cross between Cougar and Nimbat. Would that just be a very... Would that'd be a very large Griffin with bat wings? Hey Link, how you doing? Fireballs are acting something crazy this time of year, huh? You know, those fireballs that are just everywhere in the desert that just
I don't know.
constantly fly around?
Oh, which town did it drop me off in? This is also a new feature because in the original, if you game over, you always start back at the palace at the beginning.
Yeah, and if you die in a palace dungeon you start at the first screen of the dungeon.
In the original, they were not ever that gracious at any moment, at any time. It's over there. Ow.
Sunrising suggests combining Furret and Surith for maximum noodle. That's too much noodle.
An Italian thinks there's too much noodle?
I was literally about to say, like, you're Italian. That's all you want is more noodle.
Look, it's not all about noodles. There's pizza too.
It's not all about noodles. Sometimes there are pasta sheets. Sometimes there's ravioli. Sometimes there's even little bow ties.
Actually, I wonder...
Combine Boss Monster and Seraph to make the most dangerous noodle.
Interesting.
No, Boss Monster plus Seraph is just Spirit Dragon.
Gonna need to come back later. Wonder if there's something on the
Also,
other side of the
in this
palace.
version when you die you retain 1/4 of your EXP points. Which isn't much, but better than 0 as in the original.
Can you lose levels by losing that 3/4 of experience?
I do not think
PW.
that... No, it's
No.
what your current...
Your current
Yeah,
Current levels experience.
unspent experience points.
okay.
Combine West with Show Me the Goods for a whole Roo.
Gah. Astral says, I remember having to hand draw the map of the final Great Palace.
Great Palace is very confusing.
See, for stuff like that, where like you can remember it kind of fondly, I feel like Tunic does the right job, where like it fills in the fantasy that you remember having with your rose-tinted glasses without actually doing the difficult things that forced you to draw that map in the first place.
Well, I know there's, I think it's the Etrian Odyssey series that's very maze-oriented, but it has in-game features for you to build your map inside the game itself.
Oh yeah, I saw Sean playing that, and yeah, it's because it's like a DS game, and the top screen is you're moving around the maze, and the bottom game is you literally just have a cartography system where you're sitting there and drawing out the grid of the maze.
Making notes of where important stuff is.
Yeah, now you get maps for dungeons too. Which is one of the best things about this remake.
Hoping I'd be able to find another heart piece.
If you combine Netflix with any other form, it just Google image searches for the first result of that animal.
Now, what if combine Miller with the RTX form?
Then you get, all you get is a picture of a camera. Like a digital camera. What, you think you get a bird? You know birds aren't real.
Life will go up.
Yeah, it's the cheap one.
Yeah, might as well.
Life will go up.
Not like I'm hitting well enough for attack going up to matter.
I tended to favor attack because like, kill enemies faster is good.
Yeah, there's definitely something there. If you have high attack but low life, then every fight at least ends quickly. Whether it's successful or failure, it does not take too long to get to that point.
One thing I wish they did fix here is make Link's sword just slightly longer.
It
Wonder if I
Doesn't
can-
have
feel
anything
like
to compensate for.
it does feel like it's almost shorter when you're swinging it versus the idle animation.
Oh, come on, I didn't... Oh, forget it. You have too many hit points. Ow. I'm just leaving.
Can you
Beginning
attack
is
the statue
especially
for
brutal.
something?
Hmm? Can everybody
Can you
not talk
attack-
at the same time?
I said, can you attack that statue for something? I thought I remember that being a thing.
I think that was in the later palaces. I guess they added it to this one. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Do-do-do.
Beginning is especially brutal because you aren't very strong. Protect is an extremely useful spell.
Miller, are you there?
Back?
Miller, your bot broke again.
What bot?
Someone tried to redeem Carousel and it's still the Yoshi.
Did you add it to the thingy?
Of course Rick added it to the thing, or else it wouldn't show up on the forms list.
Yes, it's in there. I checked it.
I don't understand, because the Yoshi female worked earlier, so then why is this one not working?
why aren't the boops working? I wonder if something got interrupted between this and Twitch. Let me reboot it. Hold on. They should quit and start again.
I like that one heart piece just sitting there taunting you.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
it's
try
something. Boop.
Hey, why does Ray get to be in front now?
it. Oh yeah, I forgot to add the shuffle thing. Well, next time.
Head pat. Yeah, it's something between.
Yeah,
It's
something
something
with...
with Twitch is not talking correctly. Because I was noticed earlier the bits also stopped working again. But it's like, I don't know why it would work once and then stop working.
What are those guys called?
I do not know.
Chat, I hope you all understand that all these connection problems that have been happening over the last few days, they're all because you guys wanted the ability to bop Maxi. That's how all this started. Because you wanted to bop this guy.
You defy God and find out that it was. Meh. Sorry, I'm like. I forgot how to make this like halfway through the sentence. Anyway, don't bop me, bitches!
How are you tonight? Today? This morning, Maxi?
It's 5 AM. So, make of that whatever you will.
It's 10:30 here, and yet I am bug fixing. Yay!
The problem in life.
They are called tin suits or wosu, and they are dog tiger people.
What,
Uh-huh.
the rat-looking guys?
Yeah, I'll put the official artwork.
They look like
there
jumping
in the
rats to
chat.
me.
What was that, Fennec?
That's what they're
They
supposed
look like jumping rats to me.
Yeah, same. Let's see.
Huh.
I mean, you know what? That's still like the ugliest cat in the neighborhood, you know.
Quite a step away from the Wind Waker Dark Nuts.
Do you need more weight or something to get down?
There's darkness in every direction. I have to pick one.
Darkness enveloping me!
Remember, you get map now.
Yeah, that's right.
I kinda dig the palette for the darkness here. It's very cute.
Oh hey, it's the Mario Bridge. Get to the axe at the end.
Oh no, oh no.
They're doing the pro strats.
Just hold left.
Whoop.
I have to fight one of those guys in the dark.
Oh, fun.
At least I can see his throwing stars things.
Oh,
It is so
Ah, that-
nice of these enemies to flash Technicolor whenever you hit them.
that's such a.
It's like the Hammer Brothers, but more evil.
That's such a dramatic.
Actually, these guys are less evil than Hammer Brothers. Hammer Brothers
Yes.
throw their hammers like very randomly. These
Yeah.
these guys have a very consistent arc. Maybe I should have waited for the attack upgrade, but we got it now. And I need another key.
Whoop.
Give me experience. Yeah!
Nice.
Chunky.
Junk experience.
Ow.
So I gather that if you lose all your lives, you restart the game, or
If I lose all my lives, I have to start over at the beginning of the dungeon, and I lose all but, what was it, 25% of my experience?
no, that's not so bad. Then.
Much nicer than the original.
Yeah. Chuk, 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 chuk.
Get that, even though I don't need it.
I'm guessing the original was if you ran out of lives, you went back to the main screen, had to completely start the whole game over.
Oh,
No, you just went back to
You go
The-
back to the palace at the start of the
the
game.
very first palace.
See, when you get a potion, what makes
Get
sense
that.
is you use Protect and then you get the potion, else you're wasting it.
Isn't the fairy good? There you go.
Widescreen HD edition? No, this is a fan remake of the game. It includes some new content and
It
some
includes a lot of new content.
a lot of new content and a few little quality of life things, but not too many. It's still Zelda 2. It still has all the same jank.
You said it was made in what?
Game Maker
Maker.
Studio.
Nice.
There's a key. And what's over here?
Freaking love the knife.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oop, what's that? That's the guy again.
Protect.
I don't need it. Just need to get closer. There we go.
There you go, chat. Now it worked.
Keep collecting those experience points. Respawn. You're not allowed to do that.
There's a joke about riding the carousel here.
What are those things? I don't know how to describe it, but like they look like very Ocarina of Time coded.
The game should give you 1 EXP when you block a fireball, just to make it feel cooler.
Oh, I want 25 experience. Ha!
It's those things from Metroid / Mega Man /
Can't
Mario?
destroy those.
No, you need the downstab to kill these guys.
Oh, God,
Spoiler,
there's a speedy
Miller.
one. What? Huh? I didn't say that. That was Ray.
I said that.
Or Rick said that.
Now I have 4 full bars of life. Yay! Survive
Hooray.
slightly longer.
Look, I can't tell people apart by voices sometimes. But I'll blame you by default.
Yeah, well, I blame you.
Oh, they stop blaming order here. If Stoker is around, we blame Stoker. And we blame Jonas, and we blame Miller.
You can't blame me. It's not fair.
You only blame Miller when it's an issue with the tech.
Yeah, see, but we don't know who's speaking, so that we just randomly blame Miller. Because I have the same problem of not knowing who is speaking.
I forget. You can kill those ghost bubbles, right? But they're not worth the EXP?
You can kill those ghost things, but they take a ton of hits.
Yeah. They're very hard to kill. I think they're slightly less
They
harder
actually
to kill.
give like 50 EXP, I think.
I think they're slightly less hard to kill in this one, but they're still pretty hard to kill. Finally, give me candle.
Oh, I was hoping it would be like just by default, but you have to like lit up the little candles. That's great. I love that. Chup 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 chup. I guess you'll be getting like a speed upgrade at some point, or
I don't know if they've added one, because there isn't one in the original.
Now you can light torches. That was not in the original. The candle just used to automatically light up everything. This makes it feel more interactive.
I mean, it's a cool little tidbit, but it doesn't really change much.
It changes a couple things. For one, now you have torches you can interact with.
It does actually affect some rooms.
Yeah, you say
Are
that,
there
Miller,
torch puzzles.
until you get to the torch boss.
I don't want to know what the torch boss is. And if it's Bed of Chaos, I swear to God.
There's a lot of games that have torch
Dude.
boss type things.
Wait for another...
Your Torchlight has a whole bunch of them.
I'm trying to figure out who of you said that.
I don't know, it could have been anyone.
Okay, I have been spoiled slightly, so I know I should probably not go in here yet.
Okay, this is a thing exclusive to this remake.
Ah, so they turn off when you leave. That's
All I
sad.
saw was that the floor there looked collapsible.
It was.
Yeah, but that room was remake exclusive.
Diego P says, what is Maxi's Sona/character?
Well, it's a made-up species called salamander. It's wrong, there's a salamander at the end.
It is a salamander.
I'll
Again.
salamanderg.
Salamandurg.
See, I woke up this morning at 4 a.m. and I was like, you know what? That's a thing now. It's a species. It's a salamander.
Alright.
That wasn't really my first thought at 4 a.m.
I mean, it's just as realistic as something like a kangaroo. From Australia? Yeah, what Tolkien book is that from?
Did you know that California is actually named after an island from a fantasy book in Spain?
I can believe it.
It is California was a fantasy island in a nightly adventure book,
Yeah.
and so basically California got named after, you know, a fucking nerd got to California and was like, oh my god, it's just like my fantasy books, and
It's just like
Give
my
it a name.
Japanese animes.
yes, exactly.
I'm surprised there's not any place called Quixote.
Quixote is a character.
Well, yeah, but if he's Don Quixote, then shouldn't there be like a Castle Quixote or something?
No, that's not how that works, Miller. We don't have Fort Knoxville or whatever the fuck you'll do for your names. Like, Spanish names are based off like fairly old names. So basically, I mean, he lived in a real place, you know, like he doesn't have a castle because the point is that he's poor. You know, like the point of Don Quixote is that he is the last remnant of a social class that no longer exists. So he is deluded. I mean, like, you know, like, Miller, don't make me get mad on behalf of literature.
Oh, you wouldn't be the first person today in this call who has gotten mad at me about literature today.
He's not Don Quixote de la Mancha. He's Alfonso Quijano. That's his name. Don Quixote is what they call him to make fun of him, because Quixote means the jaw piece of an armor. So they're telling him that his jaw piece is very stupidly big. Oh, Stalker, you're just in time for me to get mad at literature. I'm sorry, not at literature, at Miller getting literature wrong.
Wait, what did Miller get wrong?
Don Quixote.
Those armor guys are the actual worst.
What did Miller get wrong about Don Quixote?
I thought Don Quixote meant that like that was his knightly name, and I'm just like, okay, so shouldn't there be like a Fort Quixote or something?
Isn't that just his name?
It's not.
Okay, you explain it to me then Maxi. What is his name?
So, his name is Alfonso Quijano. They call him Don Quixote because Quixote is the jaw piece of the armor, of the stupidly ancient armor he's wearing, because he's not a knight. He is an hidalgo, which is like the lowest of the low social classes of nobles.
Yeah,
and it's a dying breed, basically.
And he's just delusional.
Yeah, so he puts on an armor that is way... No, actually he puts on like a poti, if I remember correctly. And it looks like, you know, his job is so big. They call him Don Quixote. It's like if I was calling someone like Mr. Joe or something, Mr. Moss.
Mr. Big Pants. I see. I never actually knew that. I mean, I know the basic premise. He's a deluded old man who wants to be a knight, and he runs at windmills because he thinks they're giants, and Sancho Panza is also there with him.
Sancho is his servant. Like, he basically forces his servant to just come along and deal with him.
Right.
See, I thought he was... As a kid, I thought he was named Don Quixote because he rode a donkey.
Well, okay, so there is a very short-lived... There is a what now, Maxi?
There's a film. There's a Spanish film called no, Spanish... I think that it was a Spanish ripoff of Shrek. It was called Don Quixote.
I see, and he was a donkey, or was he a donkey?
No, he was a man who talked to his horse, if I remember correctly.
I see. There was a very short-lived, obscure Hanna-Barbera animated TV series in like the 70s or 80s or so that was called Don Coyote. And
that's a stretch.
And his servant Sancho Panda, and pretty much everything else was the same. But
Rick, is there a pea bag like hidden in all of that breakable wall over there?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Ray, you can't just ask a man where he hides his pee bag.
I can't even break
There was
these.
that fairy upstairs.
Show some decorum, jeez.
Have to take him out to dinner first or something.
Yeah, it's a fairy.
Yeah, with some wall chicken.
I believe there's like 5 here now.
Do love me some wall chicken, just like Mom used to make.
Hey,
Try hitting
Stoker,
the
have you seen the
gargoyle up
current
there.
form that I have up?
Oh! Is it the sexy? Ooh, yes, it is. I was gonna say, is it the sexy Yoshi? But then I saw it was not. But it was another sexy thing, so I still win.
We also have the Yoshi, but Chad has
Yeah,
already
I
seen
saw
it.
that. Hang on, gotta boot this one.
Protect.
You're not allowed to have a long-range attack.
Oh, the hand booped the nose. Well, that's okay too.
Okay.
Oh, right. Gotta see what this looks like here.
Ow.
And we're gonna do a pat.
Horseman, na 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 na.
Ow.
Oh, Max, you missed it the last night when we were finishing RZ. We got the ultimate sword by bringing a bunch of stuff to this horse guy smith, and then he sat there like hammering on our sword on an anvil, and then hammering with our sword on an anvil, and then hammering our sword on an anvil, and RZ's just like getting more and more kind of frustrated, and he's like, just a little bit longer, and then the cutscene just keeps going.
And
you
it's
can't skip the
unskippable.
cutscene.
Yeah. It was like, what, 2 minutes long?
That was longer than the credits.
And the whole time he's going like,
It's also the only unskippable cutscene in the game.
You can find it in the clips, y'all. I believe Boxer took a clip of it because someone who shan't be named was commenting on the sounds that he was making. I don't know what kind of person could take something so innocent and make it into something so it was me, fine. Anyway. The point is, it was a very fun scene and it amused me greatly.
Beautiful. I'm laughing.
Maxi,
I love the way
Boxer
the,
linked the clip in the Twitch chat.
Yeah.
Let me check.
I love the way the a lot of the enemies' little feet go in this game. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Look at those little feet.
Shuffle, shuffle,
Go get ya.
shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
Yeah, let me just level up again. I need to clear out the rest.
The maximum level is 9, by the way.
You can hear it just faintly playing through your microphone.
Yeah. It's such a good scene. RZEP was such a fun time.
Surrounding
It was
entities
fun.
raiding with a party one.
Welcome,
Hello.
Zeronian. Coming in, Alonian. With cubic zirconian. I'm fucking... Having, some elevator difficulties there.
The elevator's just slightly slippery.
I know how that is. I've been to a con.
Team Snowdog says, "Holy Hannah, what is West?" Zeronian says, "Holy shit, right into hotness."
Yeah, West is a carousel kangaroo. For those of you who would like to give the kangaroo a ride.
Ow.
I do not remember this one being so overt. Well, it's new. It's new and shiny.
Yeah, this is one of the
It's very shiny.
the two newest additions to Rick's repertoire.
You seriously did not need to give him that many a new long-range attack.
Rick, always remember to use protection.
Yeah, I was thinking. I wonder if you use it or not.
No, the carousel character does not have a name, I think, and the machine gun Yoshi, as you call her, is Tracy.
Almost there.
Come
on!
I'm not gonna get it.
No!
You can do it, I believe in you. This is gonna be
Do
the
not
one.
corner him. He'll always hit you like that.
Not miss a chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose
If
yourself.
I don't corner him, he tries to hit me with those.
No.
Miller, get straight to the Mama Spaghetti's point. You know.
There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, his arms are nervous. He looks calm and ready. Mom's spaghetti on his spaghetti when he needs spaghetti.
Miller, do you want
Anyway, are
spaghetti?
you feeling nostalgic yet?
Oh yeah, this is bringing back all those memories of me only playing through this level. Really was an interesting time for games, wasn't it? When you had sequels that were almost nothing like the one before them.
I
mean, you
Nintendo was
had-
like, we have no idea where the hell this is going. Let's try this.
Yeah. Zelda 2 is the odd one out. Mario 2 is the odd one out, though yes, I know the story. I know it's more complicated than that for Mario 2. Even Castlevania 2 is the odd one out.
For the latecomers here, used to be you'd start over from Hyrule Castle where Zelda is sleeping, instead of at the start of the dungeon.
Oh god, that's right, isn't it? Ugh, that's brutal.
Stop moving your shield.
Frickin' Dark Nuts. That's a Dark Nut, right?
Yes.
Okay. Still can't believe that that's actually the name of the enemy.
Well, it's supposed to be Dark Knuckle, but
Did you use the
they
little
did not
knife?
translate it very well.
What were you saying, Maxie?
No, I was just wondering if you lost the little knife thingies.
Oh, the sword projectiles?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be at max health for those.
Ugh.
Why do I have to
Oh,
press
yeah.
start to select magic first? No, I already have it on protect.
I'm trying to think. Most Zelda games give you some kind of consistent ranged attack before the first boss.
Well, I mean, this was only the second Zelda game, so the formula wasn't exactly set in stone yet.
Are they trying to get me to level up again?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm trying to. I think that's why they started that convention, because it feels really weird here.
You get 45 more experience
Yeah.
and level up again.
They did learn a lot from this experiment.
I love the little tune.
Yeah, it's fun. And Link has eaten the fairy to heal himself.
Actually, if I
they-
want free experience points.
They can't all be the giant ladies from from Breath of the Wild.
Ah, true. Oh yeah, these things are a cinch.
Shoot.
Oh no!
65.
I can't remember if those red things were in the original game.
They were not.
I was gonna say, that did not strike me as something from the original. Yay!
But it's only magic. I don't need more magic.
No.
Cancel and get another 100.
Now, if I get it, and then I beat Horsehead, then I get the free level up at the end, and that'll automatically give me another attack.
Well, you can go in another room and get more life.
More lie?
More life.
Ah. I heard it as more lie.
I thought we were trying to make more like I don't know. What do you make? What do you make with lye? Soap? Bleach?
Yes, you
No,
make
they-
soap with lie.
You make what? Soup?
Soap. Soap.
Oh,
Do not
shit.
eat. Do not eat lie. Trust me on this one.
No.
Well, hold on. If you're using the
okay.
lye to nixtamalize, then you're fine.
You're not eating the lion itself. You're eating the
No.
corn.
Just play it safe and just don't eat the lie.
Oh, but Stoker.
The lie.
I wanna
You will
try
have-
it.
You will have a very spicy death, okay?
Cat asks, isn't lie like an acid? I believe it's strongly basic, isn't it?
That's the
Yeah,
opposite.
Just
of
like
acid.
Miller.
Yeah, but it's a strong enough base that it will burn you as surely as a strong enough acid will.
Yes, a strong acid and a strong base do basically the same thing.
Basically.
To human physiology, they are the same thing.
For all
Don't-
intents and purposes.
Don't mess with the
Yes,
with
but
the
there's
pH.
still a pedantic distinction.
Well, ooh.
Look,
Got the
his
grid
ass!
going.
Kick his ass!
I just noticed that they made his hitbox slightly easier.
Use protection.
He's got protection.
Ah!
Oh shit.
no.
Thought I had him.
You almost did. That was your best one yet.
Yeah, they put his hitbox so that it reaches up higher than it was in the original.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Because I remember it's really annoying to hit him in the original.
Unlike this one, where it's super easy.
Oh, come on! He's on his last bar. Stop that!
Oh, yes!
Stop that game! You are not allowed to do that.
Jesus
Sweet
Christ.
victory!
And
Anyway,
it was
one time I
sweet.
saw a horrible picture of what happens if you eat a Tide Pod back when that was a thing. I guess that's
Oh.
what lie does too.
Yeah, it's similar.
Oh, you only go up to 800.
Yeah. Oh well, I need more life.
Like, just to give you an understanding, lye is the thing that taxidermists use to get all the rest of the flesh off of bone. Like, you do not want that to come into contact with your own flesh.
Why still on the bone?
I would hope your flesh is still in your bone. If it's
I
not, you
don't
may
feel
have
like,
some other problems.
Some days I don't feel like putting it on.
You would just wake up and you're just like, I'm just gonna leave my bones in the closet today. I don't really feel like getting them out.
No, I take the bones. It's the flesh that I leave in the closet.
Just a bare bone kind of day.
Yeah,
What kind of flesh do
I
you
was
have?
gonna-
Do you have your usual flesh, or do you have that new flesh?
Is there anything like hidden to the right?
I tried that. There's nothing in there.
Hmm.
I have not
It's
seen
your
any
thing.
evidence for secret walls yet.
Hmm.
Rick, you didn't do that remake exclusive side room, but you can do that later on, I guess.
What remake
Hmm.
exclusive side room?
The one where he walked in and he's like, I'm not doing this.
Oh.
He's
I
like,
wasn't
was
there for
spoiled
that.
bit.
See, do I want to do that right now?
The guy in English says, I'm surprised any part of Stoker is in the closet.
Oh, did they leave I am error in the
Yes.
game? Good.
Error is here.
He is
You,
still
you do
error.
actually need him because they do reference him for one of the side quests.
Good.
There is no real reason to do that room, but remember about it. You need it later on.
Okay.
So there's no reason to do it, but you need it later.
Maybe
This
like
is
right now
completely
that we're
different
waiting.
than it used to be.
I see.
Why are they doing this? Why do you do this to me, game? Ow.
Whoop.
No reason to do it right
Oh,
now.
that
Thanks
was
a lot.
Cool.
I'm not laughing.
That was so cool.
That was an Aaron Hansen moment right there is what that was. I'm sorry, I'm sure exactly the same thing would have happened to me.
Pachum. Pachum. Pachum.
Anyway, I was saying, you just don't need it right now.
Okay. I like how he looks like he has a mustache. Like a little
Does he
mustache
not?
and a beard. He's in... Maybe he is, I don't know. Yeah.
I
He's got
think
a little
those are
mustache.
Keaton's, the Fox guys.
Got a little mustache, got a little beard. He looks like he frequents a haberdashery or two.
He haberdashes
Yeah.
off for them as needed.
Oh,
Not
they
giving
don't-
me an easy way out other than making these appear in the opposite order.
Mhm.
You know what they say.
Yes, go on.
Oh, I was hoping you knew.
Ah,
Eh. Oh.
Good OL games when no one could swim and water meant instant death.
Do you still have the whatchamadookie that you got?
You keep that item, yes.
Okay.
I mean, there are still games made today where you can't swim. I'm like the most recent Miles Morales Spider-Man game. Like, you can't swim in that game. If you dive into the water, your character just immediately jumps back out.
Yeah, well, he's Spider-Man, not Fishman.
There have been
just
Spider-Man
can
games where
swim.
he can swim in the Hudson or whatever else in New York.
I don't know
There's
if
a
I'd
sonic
recommend it.
room where you
Okay.
get into knee-deep water and
Yeah.
immediately...
Thinking of that.
Fucking
Here's the
Murloc
question.
noise.
Would you want to swim in the Hudson?
That was what I was about to
No.
say. Like, do you actually want to swim in the Hudson? Is the thing because
It's not that
listen,
you drown, it's that the water just is so toxic it kills
Yeah,
you.
no,
Spider-Man
no.
goes
When
in
Miles
and
Morales falls into the Hudson, he burns to death like he fell into a pit of acid.
he comes out with
Okay,
a whole
but
new
imagine
set
swimming
of
in the
mutations.
Ganges, from what I have heard.
Oh god, no.
Wash. Everything hurts.
This is new.
take the Elder Scrolls approach, where everything's just filled with slaughterfish, ready to immediately tear you to shreds.
Oh shit, double jump
Jump.
or something.
Jump
That's
spell.
High jump.
Just jump.
Jumpa jumpa.
Boing. What happens if I go this way? Oh, okay.
Ah, what a disappointment.
I was hoping it'd take me to the warp zone.
Final Fantasy says, you guys planning on watching the Nintendo Direct partner showcases Wednesday? Nope. If
Didn't
I can
even know
help
there
it,
was
my
one
entire
happening.
Wednesday is going to be dedicated to Last Epoch 1.0. That is coming out on Wednesday, and I want to play the shit out of that.
That's a Diablo game with the werewolf that isn't Diablo.
Yes, it's an ARPG that's not Diablo. I don't think it's a werewolf. I think it's a werebear.
Did we just lose the Roo thing?
Disconnect? What is going on? There's so many things working.
At least we still have sexy Yoshi.
The couch has... Oh, we have a couch.
We do have a couch now.
Cat, you know what that means. Bob Miller.
Why does that kill me?
Tackle
I
Griff,
can't
this
do that
game
part
is...
Okay.
This game is The Legend of Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. It is a fan remake of the game.
Yeah,
Is it
with
called The Adventure of Link? That's how it's called?
yeah, that's its English title.
Jesus, sorry, not even Link's Adventure, just The Adventure of Link.
That's right. Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link was how it was released over here originally.
The Game Boy game was Link's Awakening.
Yeah,
And
okay.
don't forget the Super NES one, A Link to the Past.
Sorry, that feels like such a sad manner, like, boom.
Ow.
Boop.
I could eat Nocturrock! What are these guys with the boomerangs called again? Gorillas?
Yes,
Man.
and they look very different in every iteration.
Yeah, they're one of those enemies that seems to have no set appearance.
Seriously though, how were you meant to dodge that boomerang back on the NES? Or those armored soldiers?
You weren't
You're
supposed to. You were just supposed
You're
to.
supposed to use your shield.
You end up just having to tank attacks.
Yeah, that's because I suck. So.
Aw, Rick, you don't suck. Oh, hey, it's my little cousins.
What are their names?
East. Or are you wanting these specific names? Because that one's Lawrence. That one over there is, Francine.
Yeah, just
And
making
that's,
sure I know what to write on the tombstones.
That's, Billy Bob, he owes me money.
Oh, well, he doesn't anymore.
Well, that's $20 I'm never seeing again.
Those were keys. With AK.
That's new over there.
Oh, it's Hopp'em Bopp'ems. Hey, remember when we played Ori and I just made up ridiculous names for every enemy?
No.
Those were good times. I'm sorry you weren't there for that one, Maxie. That was way early on in Roo Croo days. Every enemy that
My
came
God.
along, I'd be like, oh, it's the Skimbiddle! Oh, it's a Smogglebok! It's... Just whatever.
I want to go to the town first so that I have a teleport point, but I need to cross the bridge.
Also, I mean, it's just necessary because that's what Link do. He go to town.
Why would
Or
he do
come
such
to
a thing?
He come to save the Princess Zelda. You see, Ganon took her away, and now the children don't play. But they will when Link saves the day. Hallelujah.
Well,
Technically, Zelda has already been saved here.
Yeah,
It's
I'm playing
a,
the second quest, so...
Who did that song originally?
Sleepy Blob.
No, it wasn't Sleepy Blob. No, who did the Link He Come to Town song originally? Who was it originally?
Joe Plyman?
Here we go.
I feel like it sounds like something from Not
There
My
we go.
Era.
It probably isn't. I'm probably showing my age again.
Bim, 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 bim.
Rick, remember to always save your game.
I did.
He did, I saw it. I saw it with my own 2 feet.
Google says Joe Plyman, but I have no idea who that is.
I also don't know who that is.
I don't know who.
How do you spell that? And don't say T-H-A-T.
J-A-J-O-E.
J-O-E.
P-L-E-I-M-A-N.
Joe Plyman. Playman?
There we go. What do you say? That's your mirror. That's right.
In the
I found his
cemetery.
IMDb. He worked on Word Girl.
This is new.
Okay.
He worked on both Word Girl and Assy McGee.
Oh my god, this music.
Oh yeah.
Wait, this is just like the Undyne's minigame in Undertale. But, like, way worse.
Now you don't fail for missing, so...
You need to get all of them for the heart piece.
Are you serious?
Cool.
Let me go heal up. Will it give me sword beams? Probably not.
Yes, but it's easier once you realize they can't hurt you, which is because birds aren't real.
That's true.
Teach the controversy.
Talking about birds aren't real, I'm right here! We birds, we...
Miller.
So, had a talk with God. Apparently I don't exist. Sorry about that.
It
Oh
happens
no,
to
he
the
vanished
best
in a
of us.
puff of logic.
Happens to the best of us.
I see you wiggling to the music, Rick.
Best quality, his wiggles.
Oh no!
Come on!
Damn it.
This is hard.
Also seems to be randomized.
It does seem like you can hit 2 in one swing,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah.
It is at least a little generous with the hitbox there.
Yeah, if you're facing left and they're coming behind you. Maybe that's the thing, is you don't try to turn around. You just choose one direction to face.
Yeah.
And then just wait for them to fly, like, underneath you or behind
Also,
you.
it seems like a decent-ish way of getting points.
I only get 40
Yeah.
each time, so... I can get that from any normal... difficulty.
Yeah, that's how you do it for the faster ones.
Yep, you substitute
Yeah, that's
one
way
direction.
easier.
Oh no.
Oh, son of a
And they
bitch.
both have to go by at the same time, like that.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
It still helps to turn to get the slower ones. You have to strategize a bit.
Oh, the munition reserve.
Well, at least you're still, like, kind of doing, you know... Well, not that time, but... I was about to say you're net profiting, but... Does the bouncing help?
Look me, I can duck walk.
I can vogue.
Yes.
Ooh, well done!
Not out of the woods yet.
No, but that was still well done.
Okay, Victor.
Oh, come on! Oh, that's
man.
agony! Ah!
You're getting better at it.
He is getting better at it.
You missed that one. Try another.
Where is this guy getting out of this? Because he's not getting money. He's giving you more than you're spending.
He just does it for the sheer joy of the game.
Nope.
Maybe he's into seeing the fact that even when you lose, you have to struggle to recover your money. Maybe he gets like some kind of sick pleasure from it.
You know, he does look like the type.
Maxi,
Them
the
passing
side
me
business is selling roast birds.
on the top and bottom at the same time is not helpful.
What were you saying, Fred? I didn't catch that.
He said that the guy's business is selling roast birds.
Well, fair enough.
Alright, Miller, you know what we gotta do now.
What do we have to do now?
Nothing. Just climb into this pot for me, please.
Ooh, a jacuzzi.
Yeah, with carrots and onions.
I
An
love the
aromatic
fragrance in my
jacuzzi.
bath. Make sure to include some coriander,
Of course.
maybe some orange
Oh,
blossoms.
son of a dirtbag! Cheesy,
Sometimes
crazy,
you really just get harder random patterns.
Yeah.
cheesy, crazy lemon squeezy.
You don't say.
I do say.
Wow. I can't believe you still good.
I know that's the most shocking thing I've ever said.
Yes.
Very well done.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go.
Yes!
Ah,
Wonderful.
I was so stressed.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, pieces of heart didn't exist in the original either, did they? Those weren't
No.
introduced until Link to the Past.
Now they put that in here so you have more stuff to collect, which is like
Yay!
the biggest change is that they've added a whole bunch of stuff, and that was probably the biggest problem with the original one. Is there's less stuff to find in it than there was in even the first Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, it's very true.
Games like this are definitely benefited by having more numerous, smaller goals. I mean, you can see that kind of thing take it to its
Dive.
extreme.
Always save.
See that? You take it to its extreme in games like Breath of the Wild, where there's just so many things, and any one single thing is so inconsequential, but you just constantly feel like you're making progress by getting a new thing every 5 minutes.
Ow.
That's how gamification works too.
Ow.
You just make people feel like they're having victories.
Yeah.
It's like
Sweet victories.
Modern game design is very much giving the player little treats.
Player can have a little serotonin as a treat.
Ooh, well done, player! Who's a good player you are?
Who's a good player? You want the success stories? You want the success stories? Here you go. Here you go. And now you see the specimen is salivating at exactly the time of the tone.
That rings a bell.
Haha.
As a dev, I'm legally entitled to tell you. You can pay me money to go. Who's a good boy at you? Definitely a
Why
dev
is my
thing.
sword not
Nothing
swinging
more.
sometimes?
Maxie has that down. I see Ader and Sep. I get immediate serotonin.
Ooh.
I see Rick's persona and I get immediate serotonin.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
I see errors crop up in the stream and I get immediate depression.
Oh no.
Bugaroni, give me depressione.
Easy for you to say.
Well, there's Carousel again.
Yay. Serotonin. Gonna boop. Gonna pat. Gonna boop. Gonna pat.
Look, I just break the bank.
I've got like 120,000 points that I haven't redeemed.
Fair enough.
Now the torch thing, you used to have to specifically use a lantern, right?
No, you have a candle, and then it just automatically lights up dark places.
Oh, I
It's
see.
kind of boring. No, stop it. Stop it.
The gorillas really ain't worth it, huh?
So you never post this.
Why
Stoker's
would I even
just
pick
sitting
this
there.
up now?
Stoker's
I've
just
got to
sitting
lose
there
it
trying to-
immediately because I'm out of lives.
Oh no.
That Stoker just sitting here trying to figure out how to get Miller to implement a goose option. I mean, listen. Yes, but I'm not saying. I'm just saying I'd like to goose them bumps.
Stoker, how do you think you get me to make a goose option?
By asking really, really nicely.
That might work. Probably won't.
Over here.
By offering illicit favors.
That also could work, but you need to actually be able to carry out those favors.
What are you implying, little man?
You would not be able to do the sins that I require of you.
I don't know.
Don't-
Pretty good at sinning.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't underestimate Stoker.
Listen. I was born an original sinner. I was born from original sin. And if I had a dollar bill for all the things I've done, there'd be a pile of money reaching up to my chin. That's another song lyric.
I figure.
That one's from the Eurythmics. It's the song that isn't Sweet Dreams Are Made of These.
See, but I only know that
They did
one.
another song?
Yeah, see? This one's called Missionary Man. It has
yeah,
multiple
no.
levels of meaning.
I know that one. Yep.
No, it's a mountain of money piled up to my chin, isn't it? Whatever. I got close enough.
I was gonna say, mountain of money sounds like a lot. Piled up to my chin doesn't sound like that much.
Depends on what denominations it's in.
Yes.
They don't specify.
I hope it's not Zimbabwean dollars. That would be upsetting.
I do not know the going rate on those.
Isn't that the one where they made like the $10 trillion bill because they had such insane hyperinflation?
I mean, I could believe that. I know there was a point in the German economy between world wars where inflation was so bad that it was cheaper to burn money than to buy firewood.
Yep. Would you say you are chasing Fairy Tail? Sorry, I was
And if you really want to see how bad inflation can get, why don't you type it into the search bar at E621?
What, sorry? Oh, no, I see.
I like that it took a moment.
I didn't know what you said. I thought you said something about inflation, US 1961. I was like, what?
Oh. Ah, yes. 1961.
No, you do not know the Funny Numbers website.
I do know it exists, but it is not my hunting grounds.
Hunting grounds.
This is new.
Oh snap, I think.
They actually themed this palace around a swamp, instead of it just looking completely generic.
Does that mean all of them are gonna have themes?
Maybe.
Sure hope so, that'd rule.
Whoop. Nice.
Did it look generic in the original?
All of
I do
them,
not remember.
all of them except the Great Palace just basically look the same. They did have different colors in the North American version, but it's otherwise the same tile set.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh hacking. It's the harpy heads. No. They're the Gorgon heads.
So has the Cieru Usul joke been done yet?
The what joke?
Spell it
I
correctly,
think he
Fenric.
misspelled carousel.
Oh!
Is the joke that people want to ride the carousel? Then
I
yes,
made that
I think
joke like
everybody's...
a minute after the first.
Carousel but with Roo emphasized.
Yeah.
Oh, carousel. No, that joke hasn't been made yet. But yeah, both Ray and I made the jokes about riding it, so... I love these little guys. And furthermore...
Something about small
Well,
creatures
you
with
should
big
call the
teeth.
form carousel with 2 O's.
Yeah.
See these guys hanging out with piranha plants.
Yeah, they look a lot like them.
And henceforth, nom 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 nom.
Everything in this game has out in common with Mario's spreadsheets.
It's almost like they were made by the same company or something.
Right.
Couldn't be. Oh no,
Impossible.
Skeletons.
Oh no, it's Skeletons. Banned in China. This game is banned. It's banned. It's not allowed. It's banned.
Speaking of China, have
Apparently
y'all
that's
heard
why-
about the absurd controversies surrounding the most recent Hugo Awards?
Yes.
No, tell me.
Oh
It's-
boy. Oh boy, it's a lot.
Oh, that they like certain people couldn't get nominated or won because like China wouldn't allow them into the country, and
It's-
so they had to
well,
release
China
a
would.
reward
It's
show.
not even that China wouldn't allow them. The current president of the Hugos just anticipated that China wouldn't allow them.
Oh,
Yeah, basically they created a list of people who were to be excluded from the nominees. Did not give them an explanation, just said, according to our internal guidelines, you're not eligible. And when pressed for an explanation, it just said, once again, according to our internal guidelines, you're not eligible. And eventually they leaked someone leaked the emails where, yeah, it was just them being anticipatory of China trying to ban things, and apparently China didn't even try to ban anything. It's entirely possible they weren't even interested in it because they just were happy to have the Hugos there.
Yeah, I don't think China is like when it's like international media that is presented as this is a thing from another country, it was made by another country for another country's audience. Like they don't
Nope.
get too uppity about it. They're just
No.
if
That's what
something
they do.
is
Like,
sold in their market, then they
Hang
get-
on, Maxi. What were you trying to say there?
they absolutely get like yes, if it's like, you know, like maybe it's just holding in, like maybe like they may be a bit more lenient, but like they can get absolutely like ruthless about like selling anything in
Yeah,
China.
I think that what was going on here was they didn't care about the award ceremony and what was happening there. They were more interested in the prestige of having the ceremony there.
However, if China ever asks, I have never said anything wrongful against China, and I am a good citizen that that has never participated in saying anything bad about any country, my own included.
That's right.
100%. I don't
And if
even have social
anybody-
media.
And if anybody ever asks me, I talk shit about everyone.
I was
But,
gonna say, the things I say on the show are my opinion alone. Winnie the Pooh Bear, get that.
I knew you were gonna go
Yeah.
that route. Anyway,
Totally different tangent. I recently saw that the trailer sneak peek I released for the Hazy Night was reposted on Bilibili, which is China's most important like social media. And basically, I saw that someone was saying like, "Oh, you know, I played this game as raw meat," and I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?" And I started looking into it, and apparently, raw meat is how they call it in China stuff that has not been translated. You know, like it's unprocessed, right?
oh, that
And
makes sense.
when you are so desperate to play something you play untranslated, you are knowing on raw meat.
We've all been there.
So I thought that was hilarious. I love that.
Myth Dragonus, who came in a while ago, says, "Hi, I come to say hi. Your art be cute," and then adds, "Wait, are you impaled on the pole?" Which is a completely valid question to ask, and Rick's just thinking with portals.
Yes, portals.
It's an inorganic form. It doesn't matter.
It's kangaroo magic. It's just think of the Mystery Science Theater
Mantra.
mantra. Thank you. I could not think of the word. In
Wait,
my
what's the
head, I
mantra?
kept going. the mantra is, if you're wondering how they eat and breathe and other science facts, just repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax.
I think my favorite is Rumiko Takahashi, the author of Ranma and a million other shows.
Yeah.
She was asked in an interview once, like, if Ranma were to get pregnant as a girl,
And
would
then
she be able
change back
would she be able to keep the baby as a boy? And she said, I don't think about that, and neither should you.
Yes, but listen, what she doesn't understand is how many fanfic writers are very fixated on this particular scenario.
I swear to God, like, I'm pretty sure that Rumiko Takahashi is like incredibly queer. She's just an old Japanese lady and doesn't know this, you know?
Yeah, I could see that.
I'm fairly sure she's nothing short of bisexual, and maybe gender something.
Gender something. I should have that on my business cards.
You need like you're not gender solid, you're not gender fluid, you're like gender plasma or gender super
Gender jello?
gas.
Gender jello?
Sure, gender jello.
Gender gelatinous. That's me.
I always say my brother's meat.
to little kids about the gender jello pudding and
maybe let's leave Bill Cosby out of this.
Yeah.
Let's maybe leave Bill Cosby out of everything.
That was a Bill Cosby impersonation.
Yeah, he used to. I don't know if you know. He used to.
No, I know what happened with him. I just
No. I
didn't know
mean, he used to do the Jello commercials here years ago.
Yes, he got very. What I remember him most from is him just blabbing on about the jello pudding.
I see.
Miller, there's so much other stuff that he was famous for that you missed out on.
Oh, I know. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's like, well, maybe let's not revisit that.
Jesus.
Gender ice 5. Oh yeah. Which type of ice are you? What is your gender?
How many types of ice are there?
I think there's
9.
6 different types. 9?
I was only aware of regular and vanilla.
Rick is honking all the gender fluid to power his polymorphs.
Yes, but if we're talking about states of matter, what about gender Bose-Einstein condensate?
I prefer gender nuclear pasta.
Y'all are silly.
Yes,
I
but
mean,
which
after
form
all,
of nuclear pasta?
I think we all feel a little degenerate matter sometimes.
Degenerate.
Oh, there we go. Now Rick is...
The Jello Rick.
Now Rick is literally gender fluid.
He's kangaroo. I still think it would be really funny if the boobs and the head pats for this form got their hands stuck. I know that's more work for you, Miller, but because it's you and not me, I'm happy to throw the suggestion out.
Yeah, whatever. You jerk. Look, let me figure out the, like, weird Twitch disconnect problems first. I think Twitch updated a thing and it broke some stuff. Ain't that just how it always is?
Yeah, I was about to say, well, that was Twitch's first mistake.
What was the second one?
Banning NSFW after saying that they were going to allow it.
Oh, well, I would say that's their third mistake. Their second mistake was the IRL category. Yeah.
The what category?
The IRL category. Basically, things that were in real life and were not video games and were... There's a lot of stuff in there that's not great.
I see.
Oh, it's the slapping hand!
You have the hand of Midas now. So what does that do?
That lets me break certain blocks.
I see.
Just to have the most powerful backhand ever that now you can slap apart solid brick.
Oh no.
I'm not sure you can get through that alive.
No.
Yeah, you got no magic, no health. This guy's just standing in your way.
That's Fisto's glove.
Yes, that's Fisto's
Assume the position. That Fisto, right? We're talking about the same one?
See, I was thinking of the Masters of the Universe Fisto.
Yeah, that one.
I'm not even supposed to fight
Lord,
these guys.
This is so annoying!
The Fallout one.
Wow, people complain about Dark Souls games about the enemies having input reading. This is insane.
Look at his little legs go, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you.
The blocks are gonna kill me.
There's a trick to defeat the armor guys, though.
Yeah, there is. I never
Is
remember
the
what
trick,
it is.
is the trick not dying?
It does help.
Is it like...
Because that's a real good
throwing
trick.
a boomerang over their head and then having it hit them from behind?
No, there's a better trick.
Yeah? Go
That
on.
would be telling.
I tell you what, Frederick, why don't you type it to me on Telegram?
Mr. Stoker, sir! Telegram for you!
Why, thank you, Alistair.
You're very welcome! Perchance, pittance for the courier today?
Sorry, I've already leased my soul to someone else.
Oh, that is quite Just grab the tiny you.
Yes.
The mini-me.
Is that permanent, I wonder? Because they were
In the-
basically useless in the original game.
Hmm.
I don't think I can jump up there. Nope.
Can you do the thing from the other? No, you can't. Never mind.
That's an extra life yet. In the original game they weren't permanent. Here they are.
That's
Oh.
good. That actually makes sense.
Miller ain't near over-designed enough to be Alistair. Yeah, sorry, I did not get designed by Vivzy Pop.
Yeah,
I do not look like an ADHD delusion.
like the. I'm not gonna start talking about it. I'm not gonna start talking about it.
Stoker, do you have opinions about Has-Been Hotel?
I only
Miller,
have opinions insofar, you know, like they recast some of my friends. So
Yeah, I wasn't super thrilled with that either. Let me put it to you this way, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I can say both positive and negative things about both Has-Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss. But Has-Been Hotel made me appreciate Hell of a Boss more, by contrast.
I see.
Wait.
God. I'm still very much in danger of making a video essay about this. I'm incredibly in danger of making a video essay. Oh, I see what you mean.
Are you going to talk about it in your podcast?
Yes, in my... I mean, this practically is my podcast. Yeah, like, okay, so here's the thing, a guy named Glitch.
Let's go.
Since he says over-design aside, well, his exact words, their exact words. Gripes about over-designs notwithstanding, I do like HH and HB. And the thing is, I can't say that I dislike them, because I have been very entertained by them. Oh, Rick, do you want Frederick's tip on making these guys easier?
Yes.
because it is a lot easier. When they have the shield raised up above their head, if you jump, you can still hit their heads.
Oh, wow.
That's right. And then they
Yeah,
just...
he showed me a video explaining that.
And
It's
they
still
stab
a
you
pain.
anyway.
It's still a pain, but it makes them slightly easier. Anyway, I have enjoyed both shows. They have given me entertainment. But my number of issues with them is not small. The list of issues I have with them is not small, and it could in fact create an entire video essay about it. Although,
it's a bit of
honestly,
practice, but much easier than just having them counter you entirely randomly.
honestly, my idea for a video essay is not so much about the reviewing the series themselves as it is attempting to go in depth on the world building and what does and doesn't make sense about it.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother can of beans.
Are we saying that Hotel Hashbin sucks? I wasn't feeling really interested in the whole thing because, I don't know, it did not look like it'd be good.
I didn't say it sucked. I did not say that. Nobody said that I said that. If anybody said that I said that, then,
Don't get stuck in hot water.
yeah. What I will say this, Fed. I will say this. It's much more of a musical than Hell of a Boss is, so based on that alone, you probably wouldn't enjoy it as much. Because most of what is...
Oh, sure.
Most of what's good about it is the quality of the songs and the singing. Because they did spare no expense there. Because apparently they didn't pay the animators. But, sorry, just had a little, controversy in my throat there.
I also will admit, I just plain do not like the character design and style.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest sin that has been Hotel has going for it is that there's nobody that's as hot as Luna. I am not immune to sexy Hellhound. She is just about, the platonic ideal of a furry bait character. She is very close to that.
So wait, are you saying you're one of those freaks on the surface?
Yes.
Can't keep your hands off of Blitz's daughter.
When you put it that way, it sounds weird. Phrasing.
No. I don't think I want to change my phrasing.
Ashley says, "Excuse you, Stoker, Husker would like a word with you." Okay, but listen. For Husker, it's primarily the fact that he's voiced by Keith David, and Keith David makes every character's voice, you know? Like, he's just got one of those voices, you know what I mean? And, it's still... His is the biggest contrast between the pilot voice and the new voice. Like, Keith David sounds nothing like his pilot voice did. With some of the other characters, it's obvious they were trying really hard to keep to the sound and feel of the pilot voices. But for him, they were just like, nah, fuck it, Keith David.
Blitzo and the other guys were also acceptable. I mean, they look fun. Hashbin Hotel is just a lot like Tumblr aesthetic. I don't know how to call it.
Is it possible to walk in this stuff? It's not giving me any cues here.
It's looking like yes, like you can work on it just based on the fact that there's this screen. Yeah.
Little slimes hidden in it.
I wouldn't call it Tumblr aesthetic necessarily, but what I compare it to is the mid 2000s DeviantArt aesthetic.
Yes, it's very scene, you know.
Yeah, and like one of the things
I really want Protect here.
One of the
I literally only have one hit left, but okay.
one of the things that I have an issue with the show is that I feel like there needs to be more variety in the character designs than there are. Especially when you see all the characters together in a group, like the color schemes are just a little bit too similar.
Yeah.
You're right, Hashbin's hotel characters all look like sparkle dogs, included the humanoid ones.
See, Frederick, I'm trying to be nice, and you're going for blood.
Frederick is going for let's get everyone hacked.
I'm trying to give like a compliment sandwich here. I'm like, it has really good music. The character designs are a bit much. It's like and like I'm trying to be gentle with it, and meanwhile Frederick is just like, this sucks.
He's the Aaron to your Danny.
He's the Aaron to me.
I'm sorry, I can't appreciate the music, so maybe that's why.
You know, you got me there, man. Which is why I was saying you probably wouldn't enjoy it that much. But, anyway.
In a completely unrelated but somewhat tangential thingy. You know what really grinds my gears?
What's that?
When someone is like, oh, I really love your furry style, not like the other furry styles. I'm like, what's that mean? You like my wakfu-ass art? Is that it? Is that what you mean to say? That it's not like the other furries? It's so special?
It's like when someone either about themselves or someone else is like, oh, they're not like other girls, you know?
Yeah, it's exactly what it gives me. I'm like, no, come on now. Just own up to it, man. Like, it's okay. You can just say that you liked the little fluffy animals. That's fine. You don't have to put disclaimers on it.
She's not like other girls. She's silicon-based instead of carbon-based. She has a mouth inside of her mouth. She has acid for blood.
Oh no.
She likes to be called Queen.
Oh, Queen. Yes, Queen.
Soleil. Soleil those Marines. Soleil.
And everyone's like,
Haven't you already been here?
But she lays eggs that create creatures that
Frederick, I don't know if you know this, but I did die and go back to the start, and I have to go through the dungeon again. That's how this works.
And people are all like, but she lays eggs that create creatures that burst out of people's chests, and I'm like, God forbid women do anything.
Tell him, Stoker. Tell him.
Oh man,
someone showed
me a tweet recently. I think it was Frederick who showed me this tweet recently. It was like, Alien isn't actually about capitalism or about parasites or anything like that. Alien is about when you find a really big bug in your house and you try to kill it and it gets away and you don't know where it went.
Yes. Correct. That's the correct tactic. Ah, shit.
Do not have enough horizontal speed with this jump.
Whoa.
Ow.
He got mad ups, but he needs to work on his longs.
Have I ever told you like the really silly story of the time I was a staff for a Smash Bros tournament?
I don't know that you did.
Alright, so buckle up.
Okay.
A few years ago, I was presenting Very Femme, and I had to be staff for a local Smash Bros tournament. So I show up there, I just do my thing, I talk to people, I see a guy with a hat.
Does this game have no
hat
healing
to...
in it, I wonder?
No.
It'll eventually.
Yeah, you do eventually get the healing magic, but...
Oh shit.
That's part of what makes the beginning harder than the end.
Yeah.
Well, the middle, at least.
Anyway, so you were at the thing, and
you know, there's this guy. I have a hat. He has a hat. I exchange hats with him. That's so funny. Whatever.
You exchanged hats with him?
Yeah, because he had a hat too, and I was like, hey, I have a hat. That's so fun, you know. It was a fedora, okay? I used to wear fedoras.
I mean, listen. Fedoras are perfectly valid hats. It's just they have gotten a reputation.
It is the association of them, right? But yeah, like, I'm talking to this guy. He's fun, whatever, right? The event goes on. The event sucks majorly for several reasons. None the smaller is the fact that people are really fucking toxic because it's Smash Bros. There's this guy who loses and like goes to punch his chef. And I'm like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, I lost. What? Punch your fucking balls then. What the fuck are you doing? So shit like that all the time. Mm-hmm. And a wheel breaks down, and I go to check what's going on. And a guy walks up to me and he goes, "Oh, a gamer girl. I thought they were a myth." Now, mind you, I'm staff. I cannot be an asshole to this guy. So I just turn and go, well, there are many gamer girls, but none as pretty as me. Ha 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 ha. I love, he loves, he lives. Good. Goodbye. The event goes on. The hat guy apparently has been telling everyone that he's going to fuck me or whatever. I'm like, what?
What?
Yeah, like...
He exchanged hats. That's as good as an engagement.
He's like, hey, so do you... He's telling me like he almost got laid the previous night or whatever. I'm like, oh, cool. He's not interested in me. Good.
Oh, that really tickled me.
He's like, hey, do you have a boyfriend? I'm like, why, yes, he's also part of the staff. And he literally stops talking to me. He goes dead silent. Won't even look at me anymore.
Fuck's sake.
But then, okay, like, whatever, the event has been fucking weird as hell, whatever. I get home, I log on Facebook, and suddenly I find a bunch of Facebook messages. I just wanted you to know that you're actually not my type at all, because you're super flat, and you're not all that great, but when you said the line about being prettier than the other gamer girls, you done it like 10 times hotter, and if you ever want to fuck, just let me know. And also you're a whore, because you were leading this other guy on, and I'm like, dude, did you know that my boyfriend is here too? He's like, yeah, your boyfriend is pretty cool. Oh, bye. And that was my experience as staff in a Smash Bros tournament.
That's
not including blow up dolls and shit that they were around. So like, if you ever see me talk words about Smash Bros and its community, that'd be why.
That's that reminds me of one time a friend of mine. She walked into a comic book shop. That was her first.
How am I supposed to get through this? This is basically impossible.
I mean, yeah.
You know what? I gotta come back.
Well, you were also not using Protect.
Protect does not do that much. It only cuts damage in half. Sometimes, it seems.
She walked into the
I have to go through like a dozen rooms. They're filled with those guys.
She walked into a comic book shop. And like one of the guys in there just immediately, instantly, the second he clapped eyes on her, just pointed and screamed, "Estrogen!"
I mean, look, he really wanted that estrogen, okay? He was a trans... he was a trans egg. He didn't know it yet. He saw her coming and immediately craved that estrogen. He didn't know. Okay? Let her deal the way she could. Okay.
You know what? I like your version. Anyway, a few minutes ago, first-time chatter Vermilion Violator mentioned I met Luna's VO last Friday. She's nice. But she is nice. I bet she also would like to get more lines in the fucking show.
Well, do you want an itty-bitty hint, Rick?
I mean, it seems pretty clear what he's supposed to do, unless there's something that we have that
if you want an itty-bitty hint, you need to go to the palace and beat it.
Is there something that we don't have yet that would make this easier? Is that what the itty-bitty hint is?
There is indeed a thing that might make this easier.
And, what might one... You know what? Once again, send it to me on Telegram.
Chum, 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 chum.
Finally, I was wondering where this thing was.
Riverman!
Oh, okay, that was going to be my hint.
I knew that, Frederick. I have played this game before.
Well, you
I mean, but
played
also
the
we have to
original
remember-
Legend of Zelda 2.
Yes,
I was
but
gonna say,
it would have been weird if he says, do the thing that you need to do in the original Zelda 2.
Man, these Hopp'em-Fopp'ems are really aggressive today.
Well, you did not find it before.
That's
and I was
because
not sure
it's
if
in
it
the...
was one of the changes in the remake.
It's like... in the stupidest location. It's impossible to see. There's no hint about it. You just need to happen to wander onto the correct tile, and even if you, like, walk over it a million times, you just happen to not touch it at all.
NES games.
There is one hint. You need to talk to that purple slime 4 times.
Save me.
And it tells
Save me,
to find
purple
that
slime.
guy.
Save me, purple slime.
Master is in woods north of river. That's not a very clear hint, is it?
Like I said, NES games. You know Bagu, therefore you're exempt from the rules.
Other change in the remake. You only have to talk to the bridge guy once and not every single time you cross.
Oh, good. That's different.
Or it's too spooky, I'm spooked!
Rakunter, this is a fan remake that fixes a lot of the issues with the original game.
A lot. Not all, but a lot. Jeez.
I know those are armors, but I keep seeing the sprites as maid outfits.
Oh man, and I see them as like little dinosaurs, so they're like little muscle dinosaur men in maid outfits. Someone please draw fan art of this.
I keep seeing them like several. They remind me of ghost prints of mine.
You just let me through, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, exactly. I meant the armor part they are wearing.
Oh, it's the thingamawhat's-it.
The mirror.
Apparently they put the mirror in an actually sensible place in this game, so that they can give you the healing spell much earlier.
Oh, that will make
Headstone
things
is also
easier.
new.
I'm not going in there yet. I only have 1 life left and almost no health.
In no time. It's
Oh
midnight.
yeah, that's true. It is after midnight.
Well, let me get the spell first.
I'm going to allow this.
Stalkers are permitted. Oh my. Oh my.
We should have had Jonas in here so he would draw the dinos in maid outfits.
Well, we'll tell him to do it next time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
that's
makes so much
expensive.
more sense early in the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still frickin' expensive.
Because I don't think in the original, I don't think you get it until after you cross Death Mountain. Which is ridiculous.
The palace is
Yeah.
a lot more brutal without heal.
It's super late game, I remember
Let me Go
that.
to the save lady. Do that.
Jump, jump, jump.
Boingy,
Also-
boingy, boingy,
B-hop.
boingy. Boingy, boingy, boingy.
You can press ESC on your keyboard. Yes.
No, like
No,
he's right next
I need
to
to talk to the save lady first.
Oh, but you can save on the game over screen, is what he was saying. See?
Yes, but what it does is it also replenishes your lives.
That's true.
Rick 39.
That means I died 39 times so far, right?
Yes, it does.
That seems a little low, actually.
Well, this is the improved version. Well, that was fun. I laughed, I cried, mostly laughed. Patreon, stop logging me out of my shit.
Oh, wait, Jonas isn't here. I need to
Jonas
find
is
out
not
who
here. We
we're-
need a raid target.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Who is live?
Who is dead?
I mean, me. I feel like I'm dead.
I thought you were
Hello.
about to start like an Abbott and Costello routine there. Who is that?
I'm going to piss out after the stream. We're gonna raid Canadian Dragon. Go give them a good old Roo Croo raid. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yep. Okay.
Hello.
Have a good night, everybody.
Okay.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody.
Right.